And the excerpt that we're going to feature is about your brief career smuggling.
Oh, smuggling.
Yeah. And can I ask you how it was that you first began smuggling, and can I get you to describe for me what that meant?
Okay, how I got into smuggling. Towards the end of the ghetto, 1942, from 1942 to 1943, uh, there was hunger on the streets of the ghetto. People were dying of hunger. And my parents were working with my sister in the for Germany in a factory. And I was too young to work, but I was already illegal in the German books. So I was left during the day on my own. And what could be worse than a 13 years old boy is alone on the street during the end of the ghetto? Nothing could have been worse. I met different people, different young kids, boys and girls, and many of them were already engaged in smuggling. Now, what smuggling is or was, if you have the time, I'll talk.
Yes.
I talk and you stop me. Ghetto was a part of the city encircled by high walls. On the top of the walls, you had electrical wire, charged electrical wire. Many people were making living by running from the inside ghetto to the Polish side, on the other side of the wall, and they were selling whatever they could, and they were bringing to the ghetto whatever they could. That's what we call smuggling. And one of these days, it was inevitable, I met a group of young kids. They were a little bit older than I was, a little bit more streetwise, and that's what they were doing. They were smuggling. And I was very impressed by what they're doing, and it was challenged to me. And shortly after I met them, I took a chance and I ran through the ghetto. Of course, I was risking my life. If German stopped you, they would kill you instantly, and they did kill every day people who were smuggling. But you know, when you're hungry, you're hungry. And that's how I became a smuggler. Now, my forte was butter versus silver, gold, old coins. So in other words, I took, let's say, a piece of golden earring outside the ghetto. I met outside the ghetto a man or a woman who knew that I was coming. I showed them what I brought. They gave me the price. I bought butter, which was small and easy to smuggle.
Right. Can you describe the process of smuggling, how it works? Because I believe there were police officers that you had to get past.
Well, there were different ways of smuggling. There was smuggling on a very, very large scale. This were with people who were occupied official position, and they were smuggling by trucks, by pull carts, whatever they could. But then there was also smuggling like myself. So at 2 points of the ghetto, there were built gates, just nothing like large swing doors. And you had a Jewish policeman, Polish policeman, and a German policeman at the gate preventing smugglers to do what they wanted to do. However, money buys everything, and soon we found out a way to bribe the Jewish policeman, who then bribed the Polish policeman, who bribed then the German officer, who then the men turn around and let 4, 5, 6 people go through the ghetto, go through the gates and do their business.